When the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission set out to register new voters ahead of the 2017 general election, it had targeted 4 million potential new voters. However, by the close of the third week, only 800,000 voters had been captured in the national roll of voters. Only 48 hours to go. Clearly, IEBC has by far missed the target. The statistics paint a grim picture with an average turnout of 28%. This despite the hype created by the two leading political coalitions, Jubilee and CORD. The opposition coalition keen on turning the tables on Jubilee's tyranny of numbers. The statistics, however, do not reflect the massive mobilization that Jubilee and CORD had promised, with less than 48 hours to go.
The buck also stops with political parties. Have they done enough to mobilize voters? Did they do everything within their powers to ensure that they staged massive voter mobilization drives?
Even in the areas perceived to be either Jubilee or CORD strongholds, a look at the statistics so far indicate a severe voter apathy. In the coast region, where CORD commands a substantial support base, only 73,000 new voters had been registered out of a potential voter population of 356,000. In the western region, another perceived CORD stronghold, only 103,000 or 26% of the potential new voters had turned up for voter registration. The Nyanza region, CORD leader Raila Odinga's political home turf, has not fared any better, with only 172,000 new inclusions in the national roll of voters out of the close to 465,000 potential new voters.
If you look at, for example, in the last voter registration exercise, there is ample evidence to suggest that, especially for CORD, most of its stronghold, Western Kenya, lower parts of Eastern Province, Coast Province, did not adequately register. The question then is, what did CORD do, for example, to really get out there and mobilize their people to vote?
Spot checks in the perceived Jubilee strongholds reveal that an average of 6 to 8 new voters were being registered daily, even though the biometric voter registration kits can register between 80 and 100 new voters daily. In total, Rift Valley and Central Kenya regions, political backyards of President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto, had registered a total of 280,000 new voters. The Central region has recorded 107,000 new voters out of the targeted 338,800 new voters. The Rift Valley region had 175,000 new inclusions in the National Voter Register by the end of week 3.
It's as if the people have realized or are thinking that their one vote doesn't make a difference. And they're like, so why should I register? Mine is just one vote. Of those who have IDs, there are 8 million Kenyans who currently have IDs but have chosen not to register. That is really just apathy and giving up. But people fail to remember that bad leaders are elected by good people who don't vote.
With less than 48 hours left, Nairobi County leads in the list of counties that have registered many new voters, though way below the target. Kiambu, Kisumu, Siaya and Nakuru counties have made it to the top 5 list. Kitui, Kakamega, Bungoma, Homa Bay, Machakos and Meru counties have also registered at least 30% turnout.
Kenyans must realize that you cannot exercise the sovereign power if you do not participate in the elections. And for you to participate in the elections, you must be registered as a voter.
Even though the national mass voter registration drive closes on Tuesday, those who miss out can still be registered at the IEBC constituency offices. A second national mass voter registration is scheduled in February next year, months before the 2017 general election. Francis Gashuri, Sunday Live.